Right, what's up, Tycoons? Super excited for today's video. We're going to be taking a look at XPR Proton. This was a viewer request, so if you have any viewer requests, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to chart it up for you, give you guys some of my technical analysis and my thoughts on it. We're looking at the weekly chart right now, so each candlestick is going to represent a week, and I really like to start off on the big time frames to give you a better overall sense of the the long-term trend, right? So we did have a nice, very pretty insane rally, from 0.003 all the way up to 0.049. All right. And then we came down, and ever since October of 2021, it has been a bloodbath for XPR. Okay. So I'm not telling anybody to rush into this or throw your life savings into it, but we do have a nice bullish pattern forming. Okay. And it's going to be this right here. It's this trend line here and this trend line here. This is what's known as a falling wedge, okay, or a descending wedge. And it's actually a bullish pattern once you get a breakout above this top trend line here. All right. And we're going to take a look at that right here. Okay. So if you Google falling wedge, you can look it up. Okay. And here's, a picture from Google of it. All right. So you have your top trend line, you have your bottom trend line. All right. And, you enter upon the breakout. All right. You want to see it hold that breakout and continue up. And then you'll hit this minimum target, which is about halfway through of this top trend line here. And that's what we're going to look at right now. Okay, we're going to go back to the chart. And if we look right around about halfway through of there, is going to be in between these levels here. Okay, so that's the first thing that we're looking at. Back to the long-term trend, we have the Fibonacci's on here. All right, and so essentially what that is that's going to give us where these should find support and resistance at, right? If we would have found support at this level here, we would have been in a very, very strong uptrend. Okay. If we would have found support here, we would have been in, kind of like a regular normal uptrend, right? And then if we bounce here, then we're in a weak uptrend. Well, we didn't bounce at any of the uptrend support levels, right? So now we're in a downtrend. We're below the 50% on the fibs. All right. We came down. We didn't find any support in our golden pocket here. All right. We came down, and now that's been our resistance level. And we're trading down. We're heading lower and lower. And, it's looking like it wants to make new all-time lows, right? So definitely have to be cautious of that. But, if you are looking for some trade opportunities, you may find some, right? We have a long-term setup here on the weekly chart. This bullish pattern here that we're looking to see if we'll get a breakout. And I'm going to get rid of it. And we're actually going to go down to the daily chart. Okay. And on the daily chart, we also have the same pattern, just in a little bit of a smaller time frame. Okay. So we'll come down here to the daily. All right. And we'll zoom in here. And this is what I want to show you guys. All right. Right over here. We're going to have this. Okay. And look again. What do we have? All right. We have that same pattern. Okay. That same bullish pattern of a descending wedge, a falling wedge. Okay. So, we'll be looking to see if we could get a breakout above this trend line. All right. And that would take us up to here. And in our weekly chart, we know that this would be, our breakout area where we're testing the breakout on the weekly chart for the same pattern. And once we get past here, then we're good to go. And it's going to look like we're going to hit all our future price targets up here. Okay. So, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I see on ticker symbol XPR. Cryptocurrency has been, taking a really, really big beating, especially with everything that happened to Luna. So I'd be a little bit cautious and, not really dive straight into this, but look for confirmation of a breakout either on the daily chart for, the daily chart pattern, or the weekly chart for the much larger macro pattern. Okay. So again, thanks for watching. If you got any stocks, cryptos you want me to chart up, give you some technical analysis on, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching.